You're listening to The High Five. One topic, 5 minutes. For stoners, by stoners. Learn more at The High Five Show on socials or randomaxnetwork.com. Because a friend with weed is a friend indeed. And sometimes you just need a high five.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The High Five. I am Redacted, aka Laura Dern. And this is The High Five. If you just heard my dog belch in the background, and it sounded like a dog you know, is not her. We just went for a nice long walk, and it's summer weather, so she is thirsty. So this does not count towards my time. Alrighty, so today I'm going to talk to you about something in the pop culture conversation right now. Basically, it involves a couple of celebrities. The first being Amy Winehouse. If you don't know, Amy was an incredibly talented musician who died of alcohol poisoning in 2011. She was 27, and when she was alive, she was extremely open about her mental health struggles, and if it was happening today, it would have been completely different. But at the time, it essentially was like everyone just made fun of her. Everyone piled onto her. All the late night shows, all the comedy shows. It was like a huge joke. People would literally be like, "Kill yourself, Amy Winehouse. You're going to die soon." 2011 was a different time, I guess. Not really. The world has and always will be terrible, I'm feeling at this point in time. But Amy passed away, and 3 months after she passed away, Neil Patrick Harris, who to me is like, he acts like he's way more talented than he is. And of course, talent is subjective. If he's your favorite actor and singer, dancer, extraordinaire, I am so happy for you, other than he's a bad person. But to each their own in regards to how we see and view talent. To me, he's very like community theater, mediocre, vanilla. I don't remember him in anything I've ever seen him in. Somebody just told me he was in Gone Girl, which I've seen twice. I don't remember him in Gone Girl. Is he really in Gone Girl? That might have been a joke. I need to look that up later. Anyway, currently now in 2022, on Twitter, Ashley Reese at Offbeat Orbit. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. She has a really stylish profile picture. She posted a tweet on May 10th, 2022 that says, "I cannot believe how many very online people over the age of 25 are just now finding out about Neil Patrick Harris's disgusting Amy Winehouse cake." And there was no picture attached, but of course, as soon as it went viral, somebody added it to the comments, or multiple people did. I looked, I'm not a super queasy person, especially if it's like, if I know it's fake. If I'm looking at a movie effect, I find it interesting because I see it as more of art. So you tell me, a cake, even if it's supposed to look gross, if it's a Halloween cake, it's not going to ruin my appetite or whatever. But anyway, Neil Patrick Harris and his partner have a party, and they have a dead Amy Winehouse cake. I saw the photo, and when I tell you it's so much worse than you could possibly imagine, it's literally like a rotting corpse, tongue out, eyes open, just horrifying and disgusting. And it's actually a mistake. It does kind of resemble a gross looking cake, but it's actually like a meat spread for the party, which to me is so much more disgusting, because if I'm looking at something that's even remotely human shaped, let alone a rotting human, I'm not in the mood to eat like red meat personally, but to each their own. But he literally could have had this party, and if he wanted to be fucked up, have a meat spread in the shape of any body, literally. But they had a sign next to it that says Amy Winehouse's corpse, like they wanted everyone to know. So Jesse Tyler Ferguson was there with his husband or partner. I don't know if they were married at the time. And that guy, I don't know his name, but he tweeted a photo back in 2011 of this meat spread. And it went mini viral at the time. Obviously not too much, because most of us didn't even know about this. But I don't see the humor at all in making fun of a real life corpse, let alone someone like a 27-year-old. Like, I'm sorry, but that's a child still. And she didn't do anything to anyone. Who the fuck do you think you are? What is funny about that? And this is a guy who, he doesn't do stand-up, but he's famous mostly for fucking a terrible sitcom and mostly bad movies. but they're comedies. He thinks he's funny. I would not want to be around anyone who would have a meat spread in the shape of a recently deceased real life person at their party as a joke. That tells me that person is very, very fucked up in ways we don't even know. I'm sure we'll get some sort of fucking stupid ass statement in the next few days. Oh my goodness, I was a different person back then. I would never do that now. Or it was taken out of context. Some sort of fucking spin and bullshit, and plenty of people will accept it, and he won't be, there's no such thing as cancel culture, because these people who are supposedly canceled are like on all the late night shows and the news and podcasts giving their opinions louder than anyone else. So I'm like, wait a second, who's been canceled here? But I don't believe there will really be any repercussions for this, obviously, especially not for it being so long ago. But this was very soon after she died. People were also pointing out he's had a lot of other problematic behavior over the years. I think it was in 2018. He basically pretended he didn't know Rachel Bloom on Twitter. If you don't know her by name, she was the lead in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and she's done a ton of other stuff as well. Anyway, she's very talented, and her husband is a writer and wrote for his show. So it's kind of hard to believe, he wouldn't know who she is, but... So he originally tweeted and was like, who is this annoying girl backstage? She's really annoying and I don't like how she talks. And she tweeted back at him and was like, hi, we've actually met several times. I'm a big fan of yours. And he literally goes, indeed, well said. Thanks for the reminder. How was backstage? Not even close to any sort of acknowledgement or apology. And how was backstage to me sounds like, did you like your backstage tour because your husband is a writer? I don't know. I hope he goes away. I find him annoying. He's not talented enough to warrant sticking around after that. I personally don't believe in separating the art from the artist, so when I know someone does something fucked up, I'm no longer able to find enjoyment in what they create. I get it if you can get past it, but man... I'll never forget the day I got rid of all those Harry Potter books I had since I was a kid. People are really disappointing. I don't know why people have to fucking open their mouths like this. And they thought that fucking shit would never go, public. I'm sure nobody at this celebrity Halloween party was supposed to have their phone out or take any photos, but dumbass Jesse Tyler Ferguson's fucking hubster. What an idiot. They're idiots too for thinking it's funny. Like, he's disgusting too for thinking it was funny in the first place, let alone funny enough that he wanted it on his Twitter fucking page. Gross. White gay men, I fucking tell you. Walking around like they're fucking, oh, I have a pass. I'm basically a person of color because I'm so oppressed. Meanwhile, they fucking have meat cakes of innocent people. I am a queer white man, so I'm allowed to come for our type. We don't have a good track record. On that fucking note, man, what a bummer. Gross, gross, gross. Let's all smoke a little bit more after this one.
This has been a production from the Random Acts Network. Whether you're looking for scary stories, comedy, or candid conversation, you can find it all on the Random Acts Network. To support or learn more, please visit randomactsnetwork.com.